the PDA community is one that is very suspicious of anybody coming into that community, and rightly so, because there is such a lot of judgment and such little understanding. And you would probably agree that even at the top level, we still don't know enough
No,
because we
not
don't.
at all. Not
We're
at
still
all.
researching. Um,
Because the research is the research isn't there. So the clinical knowledge is around 7 years ahead of the academic research, and that's not a good place to be, because with DLD, I can look to the academic research to say, look, Susan Ebel says it should be one-to-one direct speech and language therapy from a qualified speech and language therapist, or so I can talk about how many times. I can be really, really specific. But with the other aspects of speech and language therapy, it's much more difficult to do that. So I can't quote the academic research. And the reality is, we need the academic research. We do need the clinical research. We shouldn't be dismissing the clinical workings and the clinical knowledge, but we also need the lived experience. And we need those three things to come together really to drive things forwards. And with the PDA, previously, they haven't separated out PDA from autism with extreme demand avoidance. So all the stuff to date hasn't focused actually on PDA, it's looked at marked demand avoidance.
yeah,
And that is the problem.
yeah,
And unfortunately, they're aware of it now. So anybody new that's going to Manchester or with Francesca Happe at UCL, they're now looking at the difference. But all the things that have so far had their ethics considered, it's just demand avoidance still.